Hey, what's going on, man? I wanted to make a video for the unit test review. Probably going to split it into about 3 parts, maybe 4. So hope this helps. I hope this helps. Excuse me. Let's get started. All right. So it says determine if the following is a polynomial. If not, explain why. All right. If so, write the polynomial standard form. Identify the leading coefficient, the degree, the number of terms, and the name of that polynomial. All right. So here we go. Got to write this. Well, is it a polynomial? The answer to that is going to be no. All right. The answer is no. And here's the reason why. If you remember back to 3.1, when we were talking about the definition of a polynomial, you cannot have a negative exponent. Yep, that doesn't represent a polynomial. Alright, the integers must be positive. Alright, and whole numbers. This is a negative, so this is not a polynomial, so the rest of this does not even apply, okay? Now, number 2, ask yourself, is this a polynomial? And yes, it is. Alright, it fits all the characteristics of a polynomial, so I'm going to write it in standard form. And let's do that by descending order. Okay, so we have negative 5x to the 5th plus 2x cubed. Let's make this bigger so I can have more space to write. I'm going to write that over just so it can look a little better. Negative 5x to the 5th plus 2x cubed plus 7x minus 4. Alright, so standard form. The degree is right here. This is the degree. 5. Number of terms. Alright, guys, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. 4 terms. Name this. This is 5, so we're going to say quintic. And polynomial. Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't spell tonight. Alright. Quintic polynomial. Oh, leading coefficient, guys. Here's the leading coefficient right here, negative 5. Alright, not negative 5x to the 5th. Negative 5 is the leading coefficient. So let me scroll over. Well, I can make it smaller now. Negative 5 is the leading coefficient. Alright. Okay, now this one. This is a polynomial, yes. Specifically, it's a monomial. Alright, write in standard form. It is written in standard form. Negative 10 x squared y. The leading coefficient is negative 10. The degree, remember on a monomial, you got to add all the exponents up. So that's 1. So you have 2, 1, the degree is 3. Hey, might see this on the test. Wink, wink. Number of terms. How many terms? 1. And it is a degree is 3. So we're going to say cubic monomial. Alright, cubic monomial. Alright, number 4 right here. Number 4. Oh, yeah, I answered everything. Okay, cool. Number 4, man, perform the indicated operation. Guys, please pay attention to the signs. Alright, as you can see, this is a subtraction. Alright, which means we are subtracting like terms. Alright, just combine like terms. So first, just distribute this negative. So we have negative 4x to the 4th minus 9x squared plus 13x to the 5th. Now, when I distribute this negative, this becomes a positive. So I have plus 3x to the 5th. And then I have this becomes positive. So plus 10x squared. And this is a negative. See, negative and positive becomes a negative. So minus 8x. Now, we want to take all of these and combine terms. Alright, so that is what I'm going to do. Alright, starting with the largest one, I got the 5th. Alright, 13 to the 5th and 3x to the 5th gives me 16x to the 5th. Those are taken care of. Now, I see a fourth. Negative x to the fourth is the only fourth term I see. So negative 4x to the fourth. Now I have negative 9x squared and 10x squared. Well, negative 9x squared plus 10x squared, or you can look at it as 10x squared minus 9x squared, is going to be 1x squared, all right, or positive x squared. And then lastly, we have this minus 8x. Okay, so there we go. Now, for number 5. Number 5, we have addition. So guys, we just combine like terms. 10v to the 5th minus v to the 5th is 9v to the 5th. Then I have 2v to the 4th minus 13v to the 4th. That's going to be negative 11v to the 4th. Then I have minus 9v, v squared plus 6. Now, this one, guys, this is multiplication. Guys, I recommend you expand it out like so. M to the 5th, first term times this whole thing, second term times this whole thing, third term times this whole thing. So you have m to the 5th times 3m minus 2m to the 4th minus 6. Then you have plus 3m times 3m minus 2m to the 4th minus 6. And then you have negative 5 times 3m minus 2m to the 4th minus 6. Alright, so let's FOIL all this out. I'm going to make this bigger just so I can have more space to write. Doing so, you get right here m to the 5th times 3m gives you 3. Let me do another color. 3m. Lester. Sorry guys, gotta change that. 3m to the 6. Alright, minus 2m to the 9th. Minus 6m to the 5th. This is a plus, so we have plus 9m squared minus 6m to the 5th minus 18m. Then we have this negative 5 times 3m, which is negative 15m. And negative 5 times 2m to the 4th is going to be positive 10m to the 4th. And negative 5 times negative 6 is going to be positive 30. So now we need to combine like terms. So looking at this 9th, that's the first one, negative 2m to the 9th. Alright. Then we have, let's see, 6. So 3m to the 6th. Then we have the 5th, negative 6m minus 6m to the 5th is going to be negative 12m to the 5th. Then we have 10m to the 4th. So that's m to the 4th. Then we have 9m squared. And then we have negative 18m minus 15m. Alright, and that's going to give us a negative 33m. And finally we have plus 30. Alright, so there we go. Alright, right here, again, man, I would separate it out. I would go 4n times the whole following time, 3n cubed plus 7n minus 2. And then I would go minus 2 times 3n cubed plus 7n minus 2, like that. Now, it's folding, guys. All right, I'm just expanding it out so it's a little, you can see it, you know. So all right, from there you get 4 times 3 is going to be 12. 12n to the 4th plus 4n times 7n is going to be 28n squared. And then 4n times -2 is -8n. Then you have -2 times 3n cubed is going to be -6n cubed. Then -2 times 7n is going to be -14n. And then -2 times -2 is going to be +4. So now let's combine like terms. Lester. All right, we have the 4th here. 12n to the 4th. Then we have -6n cubed. Then we have 28n squared. Then we have -8n minus 14n is going to be a -22n. And then we have finally +4, so +4. Yep. Alright, cool. Now, what is the remainder when 5x to the 4th minus 4x squared plus 7 is divided by x plus 5? I will use synthetic division here since I'm just looking for a remainder. Alright, so remember, set this equal to 0 and solve it. You'll get -5. Now, I'll write out my coefficients. The thing I want you to notice right here, let me erase so I have room above it. The thing I want you to notice here is you want to have all your terms. So this is x to the 4th. There's no x cubed. Then you have x squared, and then there's no x. So we're going to put zeros in those places right there. All right. So now you end up with 5, 0 for x cubed, -4 for x squared, 0 for x, and then 7. So we're looking for the remainder, guys. So 5, bring down your first term. Then 5 times -5 is -25. 0 minus 25 is -25. -25 times -5 is going to be +125. But -4 plus 125 is 121. And then you're going to do 121 times -5, and that's going to be a -605. And 0 minus 605 is going to be -605. And -605 times times -5 is going to be -3,000. Actually, it's +3,025. All right, so I have 7 plus 3,025. All right. And what that gives us is +7. It's going to be 3,032. So there's our remainder right there, guys. So f of -5 equals 3,032. Now again, where did I get -5 from right here, guys? X plus 5. Set it equal to 0 and solve it. -5 minus 5. X equals -5. So there we go. Okay. Now, number 9, long division. You know what? I'm gonna stop the video after this one. Long division. Use long division right here. Cool. All right. So we have x squared minus 6 divided by 6x to the 5th. 6x to the 5th plus 4x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3. All right. Divided by x squared minus 6. So here we go. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fill some stuff in. Let's rewrite this, guys. Man, that straight line to lose me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually do it this way. Boom, straight line. Now 6x to the 5th plus 0x to the 4th. Alright, plus 4x cubed plus 3x squared. Gotta extend my line. Just develop. Plus 3x squared plus 0x plus 3. Alright. Now I just included the missing values in case I need them. And if not, then there's no harm in file. So right here you have x squared, and I want that to be 6x to the 5th. So again, if I take 6x to the 5th divided by x squared, well, that's going to leave me with 6x cubed. 6x cubed right there. So now 6x cubed times x squared is going to be 6x to the 5th. And then I got to do 6x cubed times negative 6. So that's going to be negative 36 x cubed. Alright. So again, if it's just 0, there's no harm in 5, there's no 4. So don't forget your negative right here, distribute it, that cancels. And then, here, let's do this. And then you have negative times a negative 36 becomes positive. So 36x cubed and 4x cubed gives me 40x cubed. So now I want this x squared to be 40x cubed. So now I'm going to bring down my 3x squared. Alright, and I'm going to continue. So now I want x squared to be 40x cubed. So if I take 40x cubed divided, 40. Divided by x squared, that leaves me with 40x. So I'm going to go plus 40x. So that's 40x cubed. Man, let me slow down. 40x cubed. And then 40x times negative 6 is going to give me negative 240x. Alright. Remember, we have a 0 right here for 0x. Alright. So it's all good. We're not going to even stress about it. So my negative right here makes this a negative, so that cancels. My negative also makes this a positive. So what we have here is 3x squared plus 240x. Alright. Now I want this x squared to be 3x cubed. What I want to use 3x squared, that's 3. So 3 times x squared is going to be 3x squared. And 3 times negative 6 is going to be negative 18. Alright, so don't forget your negative out here. So that cancels. And that becomes positive 18. So I have 240x. And 18 is 3 minus 18 is going to be a negative 15. Alright. Actually, look at that. It's late. I'm up here making mistakes. When you distribute your negative right here, that becomes positive 18. Shoot. That becomes positive 18. Sorry about that. So now that we have positive 18, that's going to be 3 plus 18 is 21. So this is our remainder right here. Alright, notice that x squared can't become 240x. Alright, nor can x squared become 21. So, guys, we're going to rock with that. Alright, so what we have here is, here's our answer. You have 6x cubed plus 40x plus 3 plus 240x plus 21 divided by x squared minus 6. That's your final answer right there, guys. I know it's a little different than what you guys are used to seeing, but that's the remainder. That's the remainder. Alright, 240x plus 21 all over x squared minus 6. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start the video right here, man. We're at 20 minutes, man. So pick up the next part. Peace.